Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Tony the Savant back again with another one. Hope everybody's having a good to great day. Let me do the intro. Shout out to my cousin Hawk. That's the ambassador. Shout out to my boy Jeezy. That's the manager. Shout out to y'all, man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're pulling up to this video. Greatly appreciated. Let's get right into this one because Stephen A. Smith, and I'm not sure what his interview was or who he was talking to. I looked a little bit more into the story just as far as reading up on what his comments was about. But Stephen A. Smith recently revealed that one Shannon Sharpe, formerly of Undisputed, partner of Skip Bayless, the story was revealed to us that there was a buyout agreement at Fox Sports 1. Shannon Sharpe could no longer work with Skip Bayless because of several events regarding disrespect or just undervaluement. I think, or undervaluing, excuse me. I think, but what revealed, by Stephen A. Smith was that in reality, Shannon Sharpe was, his words were pushed out of FS1. But a lot of people are taking that as Shannon Sharpe was fired from FS1 Undisputed. Bombshell news, man. Bombshell, because, a lot of stuff happened between Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe in their 7 years. And we all witnessed a lot of that stuff, Of course, there were things behind the scenes that we only heard about. But for majority of the events that transpired between Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe, I'm on my Shannon Sharpe bag. For the majority of the stuff that transpired between them, it was on camera and we heard about it some way or some sort. But to hear that Shannon Sharpe was essentially fired from Fox FS1 Undisputed tells me one thing, man. Skip Bayless is more of an egomaniac than we know. It would seem to me that the only reason why Shannon Sharpe would be fired from FS1 Undisputed is because of Skip Bayless. We all know that Shannon Sharpe was on the rise. He was gaining his fan base from Undisputed. And at one point, we could argue that Skip Bayless was the more popular counterpart, to their duo. But it was clear as day by the time Shannon Sharpe was now revealed to be fired. It's clear as day that Shannon Sharpe was the bigger of the two stars. And if you needed any examples of this, you could have just gone over to their YouTube channels or podcast, and you would have seen that Club Shay Shay. It does numbers. Way more than the Skip Bayless show. Forgive me, I don't know the name of his show. But it's head and shoulders above Skip Bayless. Not only that, you're talking about Twitter, X, whatever, online, the social media movement. And then the proof was even more so in the pudding when Shannon Sharpe went over to ESPN First Take. ESPN First Take has been doing numbers. I think they did 500,000 their first day, and it was only an hour-long special. I know their interview on Club Shay Shay, Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe I'm referencing. I know their interview is doing great numbers that they did to kind of like give us a preview of what ESPN First Take was going to be like. It's just a bunch of mess, man. And in one regard, I feel bad for Shannon Sharpe, but on the other end, I don't, because him being fired just means he would have been willing to continue with that relationship with Skip Bayless. For the most part, continue to be disrespected, because that's what Skip Bayless was about for the most part. Not most part, excuse my language, guys. Any disrespect should be curbed and ceased, and at least you should be able to come to an understanding with people. But nonetheless, it's Shannon Sharpe. Saw the asses. Skip Stephen A. Shannon. Nonetheless, if Shannon Sharpe, if his departure didn't go down as it was reported, yes, it does. We do got to look at Shannon Sharpe a little differently because, I mean, I was one of those people that was quote unquote proud of Shannon Sharpe for leaving Skip Bayless. You know what I mean? I thought that was a good move for him. I thought that teaming up with Stephen A was a good chess move for him. And on that note, Stephen A also spoke, and then this is in the article I read. I'm not sure if it was in a particular interview I'm referencing, and y'all forgive me. I got this story just kind of on the fly while doing some research on another report I'm doing. But I didn't clarify who the interviews Stephen A, who was interviewing Stephen A at the time while he was revealing this information, because I heard a long clip, and like I said, when I went to look for it before I went to bed last night, I just kind of did some brief reading about what Stephen A was talking about. But anyway, Stephen A was saying the reason why he felt compelled to bring Shannon Sharpe's career to bring Shannon Sharpe to ESPN First Take is because he felt like, and he didn't name Skip Bayless namely, but he just felt like FS1, Undisputed, and of course Skip Bayless left Shannon Sharpe's career out to dry. You know what I mean? And Stephen A shared that similar events had transpired and put his career in a bit of a limbo in 2009. So I commend Stephen A for that, to being able to identify a situation, an unjust situation, and then being able to, kind of step in and, I don't want to say be a hero, but, kind of provide some justice. Because like I said, the only way Shannon Sharpe could have been fired from Undisputed is if Skip Bayless was on some kind of ego tirade, ego rant behind the scenes to the higher ups of the Undisputed show, and they just end up choosing Skip over Shannon. That's the only way I can see it, because since Shannon Sharpe has left, the ratings for Undisputed have been in a dump. I mean, yeah, this new version of it has had its little sparks in its moments. But apparently, what Stephen A and Shannon Sharpe, the numbers that they're doing, is just blowing Undisputed out the water. And like I said, there's only one reason for that, because nobody was really watching ESPN First Take either. You know what I mean? ESPN First Take numbers, for the most part, have always been better than Undisputed's. But nobody was really checking in on Stephen A like that on ESPN First Take anyway. And we definitely was only watching Undisputed, at least for these past 2 years, just for Shannon Sharpe. I mean, to get his intake. That's just me personally. Tell me what y'all think. But anyway, that's just my take on the situation. It's just a bunch of big mess. I'm going off a bit of speculation when I say what I'm saying. Just because, like I say, I'm just trying to put one and one together. Skip Bayless has a history of this, and it's an ongoing thing. I feel bad. Let me say this. I'm puzzled, a bit baffled as to why Michael Irvin, Keyshawn Johnson, and Richard Sherman would work with this guy. But whatever is the case, it is what it is. The new Undisputed, I got to look into their numbers, see how they've been doing since I checked in on their first week, and I haven't really checked in with Undisputed since then. But I'll check in again and drop a video updating everybody on their numbers and what they're doing over there. But yeah, man, Stephen A. Smith reveals that Shannon Sharpe was pushed out of Fox FS1's Undisputed. So unfortunate, but like I say, it's only been to Skip Bayless' detriment so far. And man, we got to get Skip Bayless out of here, man. We got to get him out of here. Y'all know I'm not a fan of Skip Bayless by any means. And I just feel like this is another reason why. But that's it for that one. Y'all please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on this channel. Definitely love and appreciate the support I get from y'all. Humbled, motivated, and working. Y'all the bosses. I'm the guy that love to work. Let me get back to work. Peace.